moving on, SME IPO rush seems to be back in the market with 4 companies slated to launch their public issues next week. But should investors subscribe or be aware of the risk involved? Sharad joins in with the details. Sharad.
As per the RHP analysis, there are certain concerns which have come regarding these companies in the SME IPO space. The first one is Blue Water Logistics, and the merchant banker is Smart Horizon Capital Advisors. Few concerns coming in, especially with a higher revenue concentration coming in for ocean freight services, and also the industry is volatile, seeing the current global macroeconomic scenario. The promoter entities are also engaged in the same line of business, and interestingly, the outstanding trade receivables that has jumped 70% on a year-on-year basis, coming in at 45 crores for FY25. Interestingly, the debt to equity ratio is also not favorable, coming in at 1.82 times. The second company in focus is Estonia Labs. The banker is OneView Corporate Advisors. Few concerns coming in, especially on the US FDA approval, which has not yet been received for the OTC drugs, and there is a delayed and non-filing of statutory payments as per ROC. Lesser margins also because largely it's a trading business. 90% of the revenue comes from this segment, and a very high level of inventory is what the company has stated in its RHP. A weaker margin profile also if you do a peer analysis with the company called Beta Drugs. Also, there is a certain positive also that there is an expansion in US only if the approval comes from the US FDA. The third company is Nikita Papers. Banker is Fast Track FinSec. Largely, it's operating in a cyclical industry. The company manufactures kraft paper, and interestingly, the global kraft pulp prices, they are on a lower downtrend. Volatility is there in the raw material cost. Negative operating cash flows is something which the companies are currently operating on, and there has been a revenue degrowth over the last 2 years as well. Very high debt of almost 159 crore rupees as per the RHP for the month of December in 2024. The fourth company is Neptune Petrochemicals. The banker is Beeline Capital Advisors. The concerns include a long gestation period industry, which is the construction and the infra activities, and the upcoming monsoon season. That is where the seasonality kicks in, and this remains negative for the company as well. The valuations for this IPO, they are also expensive, and 84% of the revenue just comes from trading of this bitumen related goods. So these are the 4 important SME IPOs where the concerns are being flagged off by us.